smell meat? Where's my meat, bitch?
I'm Sean.
I'm Aubrey.
And this is Belfry, and you're watching BooVille TV.
Alright, and welcome back to BooVille TV. Now, if you couldn't tell from the intro, well, if you've seen the movie, we're going to be reviewing Trailer Park of Terror. This was a random find that I got at a closing old video store,
A while ago.
a long time ago. You know, the things that don't exist anymore. It was just something I stumbled upon out of their going out of business sale, and I thought it looked really interesting because I live in the South. I see people every day that look like they live in trailer parks, so it hit close to home, and I had to get it. And I'm really glad I did because this is one of my favorite movies ever. It took a while to get him to actually watch it, but once he did,
Well, as you know, I am a fan of the classics. And I think that this is going to wind up being a classic. Especially in the underground sort of obscure scene. It's based off of a comic that I had never even heard of in my nerdly pursuits. And it basically tells the tale of a group of Jesus camp kids. None of them really want to be there. They're all kind of forced to be there. One of them is gay, and it's in the hood to pray the gay away kind of thing. But it starts years prior in this little trailer park, and the main character Norma, she finally meets someone who wants to take her away from all this, and someone who loves her for her, and not just because she's the hot piece of ass at the trailer park. Which is pretty sad that she's the hot piece of ass.
yeah.
They wind up killing her boyfriend by accident, and then she decides to... Well, she runs away, basically, and meets... And this is the part that I thought was really, really cool. She meets Trace Adkins, the
Yeah.
country singer,
Yep. But
who is the devil.
yeah.
Or, well, the man.
It's implied that he's a devil-like figure.
Well, you think that the first scene you see of him and he's pissing acid on the ground and it's steaming up, that
Right.
might give you a clue. And there's snakes in the back of his pickup truck that disappear. Anyway, he basically, the ultimate line of hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And basically gives her the impetus to take out the whole fucking trailer park. And she does. Moving on to now.
Now, you get to see, as it progresses to modern day, you get to see, newspaper clippings.
Kind of like Devil's
and
Rejects. The way they...
stuff like that about disappearances throughout the years of truckers, families on vacation, blah, 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 blah. And then you meet the group of Jesus kids. Or the, what kind of program would you call that?
It's like a camp.
rehabilitation, or a troubled teens.
Yeah, troubled teens type retreat.
Yeah.
With Pastor What's-His-Face, and I can't remember the character's name.
Well, they're going to the mountains for some whatever retreat thing that they're doing, and they stop off at a cafe filled with a bunch of questionable rednecks. No one really likes them, obviously, because they're kind of troublemakers. Some of them are stealing, some of them are rude.
Some of them are fucking in the back room.
Yeah.
An interracial couple.
But, they make their trouble, and then they leave. Well, I'm not going to say how, but their bus that they're in ends up running off the road, and, they're kind of stranded there, and it's pouring really, really bad, and they're supposed to be storming and flooding and all this whatnot. Well, they see a trailer park. So they think, oh, hey, we're going to go over there.
There's a light.
Yeah. We're going to use their phone, see if we can get some help.
Castles don't have... Oh, sorry, this isn't Rocky.
So they go to the only trailer with a light on, and they kind of walk inside, because nobody will answer the door. And they meet Norma.
Well, Norma now.
Yeah, Norma now. And,
A romp ensues with lots of death.
lots and lots of death.
Come to find out that the trailer park is full of zombies. Norma herself is a zombie. There are some really interesting death scenes. There's a Chinese chick who has a massage parlor trailer that truckers would visit when she was alive, when the trailer park was alive. She offers one of the kids a massage with a happy ending. And, well, not so happy of an ending. Happy for us, but not for him.
Not for him. This trailer park is full of very interesting characters. My least favorite character, and it was the character that I referenced in the intro of this goddamn video. I fucking hate Lurleen. I hate her so much. She's so disgusting. She's as big as a house. And, no, she's actually as big as a house.
I know. I like her.
I hate her. She's nasty.
She kind of reminds me
She's nasty and she smells like wet dog, apparently.
She reminds me of the zombie version of Lulu from Hee Haw. You remember Lulu from Hee Haw, right?
I hate Lurleen so much. Well, but there's Lurleen. There is China Girl, which is what they call her. She never actually has a name. They just call her Miss China or China Girl. Then there's Norma.
No relation to the David Bowie song. No, at all.
At all. Then there's Norma. And then there's Stank, who makes jerky.
Boy, does he make jerky.
People jerky, but he makes jerky.
People. Stank's jerky is made of people.
My favorite character is Roach. Because all he does is grow pot and sit on top of his trailer and plays guitar.
Rockabilly. That's Roach.
Can we get a picture of Roach in this?
Yeah, actually, here's a brief clip of Roach.
Oh, baby, you know you want it. We gon' be some sexy sinners tonight. Don't make Stank big. Go on, feel that leg. You know you wanna touch her. You know you gon' crush her. She's a naughty little bitch.
yeah, Roach.
Yeah, he's my favorite character, and he's funny, and he's really possessive about his pot, which I guess makes. I mean, I understand. If you work so hard to grow a pot field, you're gonna be a little possessive of it. So there's Roach. What else is?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of zombies, and there are really interesting death scenes.
Yes.
Like Aubrey said, the movie, it took her forever to get me to watch this because the majority of the type of films that she likes go beyond schlock. They're just total shit. And for some bizarre reason, she likes them. Movies that are so bad, they're not even bad good.
I'm masochistic when it comes to certain films. I like to watch certain movies just because they're so miserably horrible. Okay.
The DVD itself comes with one special feature, which is fucking hilarious. It's an interview of the zombies.
Yeah, they're in-character interviews, and it's really hilarious.
She forced me to watch this, and I wound up actually liking it. I wound up actually liking it a lot. We watched it the first time a couple of years ago, and we watched it again last night in preparation for the review to sort of refresh our minds on some things. The soundtrack is actually pretty cool, too. If you like gothabilly and like horror rock, you'll like this. And I want to say there's a song that Trace Adkins sings. Now, I'm not a fan of modern country by any means. I do like the old stuff. But it's almost not even country. It's almost like a southern rock is sort of what he sings in this.
I would almost call it like dark country.
I like that. Dark country. Yeah, dark country. New genre, maybe. You can probably find... Well, I know you can find this on Amazon.
How much the hell I paid for it. It was super cheap because it was a going out of business sale. So,
I mean, even it's got a fun image of Stank on the front. And I would... 2008 is when it came out. I would definitely give this a watch. It's really fun. It is one of those modern horror movies that I think it started off, the directors, I think it started off as being, this is going to be a shit movie, fuck it, we'll have fun with it. And through that, they actually came up with something pretty decent and nice. Skull rating for me... I'm going to give it like a 4.
really?
And the only reason it didn't get a 5...
Out of 10.
What? Out of 10, yeah, a 4. Which is pretty good for me. I'm kind of a Nazi when it comes to films, especially modern films. But the reason I say a 4, the cast worked, the imagery worked, the death scenes worked, the plot line worked. It was sort of, some of the plot line was, okay, I saw that coming. But the reason it gets a 4 is it needed more music and it needed more Trace Adkins. You only really see him in the beginning and the end. And he made such a cool devil figure. Trace Adkins is like David Lopan tall. So you see him and he's very the way he normally looks. He's got these dark, ripped up, this cool leather jacket looking thing, and his hat comes down and it's all beat to hell. His hair's wet and scraggly and looks disgusting. His beard and mustache is matted, and that voice in his eyes. I wish he would have had more of a part in it. So it gets knocked down for that. It also gets knocked down to... Once it does get going with the death scenes, it's just death, 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 end. And I really wish there was a little more substance into the actual in between the death scenes. I mean, I like movies and I like watching gore as much as anybody, but I actually like something a little more behind it. I wish there was more hide and seek I wish there was
Yeah.
more of a chase. And the trailer park only comes alive like at night, and I want to say it's once a year. I can't remember that part. But so it reminded me sort of like a zombie version of Brigadoon, but with less music. So
I am gonna have to take the opposite side of him as usual.
Shocker.
I have to give it an 8 out of 10. I loved every minute of it. I do wish Roach got to play more music, and I do kind of agree. I do slightly wish there was more of a chase, but I'm fine that there wasn't. That doesn't bother me. The only one regret that I kind of have, and it's not with the movie itself, it's just with the DVD, is that there aren't more special features.
yes, I was gonna say that too.
I wish there were more special features.
Like a
either
filming of, making of kind of thing.
or
I love
deleted
those.
scenes or anything else. But other than that, 8 out of 10. I would suggest this movie to anybody. Like I said, it's one of my favorites.
If they come out with a director's cut, we might get another copy of it, because like Aubrey said, I would like to see more. I would like to see more behind the scenes, and I really wish that they would have done like a music video at the end of it, like some.
Roach needs his own music video.
Yeah,
He's way better than Skinner.
Roach is kind of badass. So, but Trailer Park of Terror, 4 out of 10, 8 out of 10. You decide, but you have to go watch it first. As always, remember here we have to recently start plugging a couple of things. Stay tuned, as I said in the Blackula video, stay tuned for the unboxing of Box of Dread and the Parcel of Terror that will be coming here in the crypt. As the Halloween season approaches, we'll be doing a couple of other things. And in the next couple of weeks, we'll probably be doing some actual product reviews, not just necessarily movies. And also remember to go out and let everybody know about BooVille TV. We do this because we're camera whores, and we actually like sharing our love of all things spooky and creepy with you. And as I said, for the first couple of subscribers and people that really appreciate what we're doing, maybe once a month we'll start doing some giveaways.
Yeah.
Just for liking our Facebook page or subscribing to this channel. Just as a thank you, at some point if we get going, we might even do BooVille TV t-shirts, mugs, premiums, and things like that. So keep it creepy, everybody, and just remember to keep your lights down low, because that's when the things that live under your couch grab you and get you.
But I like the things under my couch.
Well, me too, but you have to turn the lights down so they can actually come up and get you, is what I was telling you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, I'm Sean.
I'm Aubrey.
And you have just been watching another episode of BooVille TV.